Welcome back to NTV Today. Dan Mwangi is my name, and we're still having that discussion on tourism, hospitality, and how Kenya looks beautiful and some of the ugly elements in that beauty sometimes. Let's cross over to the county of Homa Bay, where Ojwang is standing by to speak to us live and have some conversations there in regards to tourism there on the lake side. Bernard.
Well, thank you very much, Dan. We are here at the lakeside town of Homa Bay County, the county of choice, as they call it. Remember, this is one of the county that is rich of historical sites. We have Ruma National Park, the only park here in Kenya that has roan antelope, and we also have Simbinyaima in Karachuonyo, Nyamgondo Wodobare in Gwase, and also, not to forget, we have Hot Spring in Karachuonyo. And these historical sites, despite the availability of these historical sites, they have not been benefiting this county. And we'll be talking to the Homa Bay County CEC in charge of tourism. Just tell us, why is it that these historical sites have not been helping this county in terms of revenue collection? Join me here, Madam. You'll start with your name. Karibu. You'll start with your name and tell us, why is it that you have historical site and is not helping this county?
Thank you very much. My name is Roselyne Odhiambo. I'm the CEC in charge of tourism, sports, culture, youth, gender and social services, Homa Bay County. Yes, we have a lot of historical sites. We have legendary. We have many sites to visit, tourism attraction sites. I would say at the moment we are not getting much because we are yet to develop most of them. We have, for example, the Homa Bay Pier, where we are standing right now. Homa Bay Pier is a source of, it's a connective source. It can connect us to the neighboring counties, neighboring countries as well. But as you can see behind me, you can see the hyacinth has now blocked the transportation that goes on here. However, we are working on the way out to make sure that this hyacinth is eradicated so that we have the transport back. We have the peculiar transport of water that is called water bus. We can't see it here today because of this.
And what are the challenges? You've said that you have a lot of historical sites here in Homa Bay County, and you've been benefiting from this, you as a county. What are the challenges are you getting out of this?
Well, the mapping was the first challenge, which we have already passed. We've done our mapping. Now it is the development. The development, for example, Simbinyaima will require some fencing, and after that fencing, the benefit will be so much because we'll have youth employed, we'll have people employed around there, the artifacts will be displayed, and then at least there will be some income that is bringing to the county. When we talk about like Homa Bay Pier or Abundu Hot Spring, we are thinking of developing geothermal in Abundu, and there's another one called Bala Hot Spring. Bala Hot Spring, we are going to develop sauna, natural sauna, where people can come and, they get the natural sauna there because it is a hot spring already.
Each and every time we hear hoteliers here in Homa Bay County saying that tourists usually come here, visit these historical sites without paying anything. But when it comes to accommodation, they don't spend here in Homa Bay County. They usually go to the neighboring counties like Kisii and Kisumu, and sometimes they usually go to Tanzania. Is this affecting you?
Well, that maybe had been said, but I would say Homa Bay has enough. We have sufficient tourist destinations as well as hotels and accommodation. So maybe what is still lacking, which we are still doing, is the classification of the hotels. But we have accommodation in Homa Bay, and some of the tourists, they come, they stay. When a tourist goes to a neighboring county, maybe they have finished what they wanted to do around here, and then they move. But we are trying to strengthen the regional economy block so that we have these tourists, they move, they have a channel of movement, and that is what we are right now doing in connection with the LREB.
You've talked about the rehabilitating of these historical sites like Simbinyaima, Nyamgondo. You will fence them. how much have you set in place, have you put in place currently so as that you're going to use in rehabilitating these historical sites?
Our first focus right now is Simbi-Nyaima because it is a ready market, and we have a budget of roughly 8 million to start fencing Simbi-Nyaima, and even also to secure job opportunity for others. And Homa Bay Paya is also in among the beachfront plans that we have to develop so that we have people here. As you can see around me, there's mountainous, we have a lot of scenes behind me. When the tourists come, they are attracted to it. So developing Homa Bay Paya will actually attract them and even keep them home to stay and watch.
So you are set.
And we have the sunset. It is actually, I invite people to come on to Homa Bay and watch the beautiful sunset of Homa Bay from Homa Bay Hill and even from some of the hotels that we have around. So we are actually on the move. We are a bit held back because of financial restraints, but of course I know as I speak there are investors out there that we are already reaching. We are also looking at the county government. We have something that we set aside that we can start at least something going on in the meantime.
Thank you, Madam CC. Thank you, Dan. Speaking there is Madam CC, Roselyne Odhiambo speaking there, saying that they have set around 8 million to rehabilitate these historical sites. And joining me again, Dan, we'll be talking to one of the boat riders here in the lake. You know, whenever tourists come here in Homa Bay, they are on where they get maybe boat ride here in Lake Victoria. But as you can see behind me, it has been covered fully with covered by water hyacinth. And joining me is this man here, join me here, and able to eleze shida changamoto gani pengine kwa sasa mnapitia?
Okay, kwa majina naitwa John Okoth. Mimi ni mfanyikazi wa hapa karibu Paya, lakini shida yenye hii hyacinth imeleta ni ya kwamba katika sekta ya boat ride, siku hizi kama wageni wamekuja hawawezi pata huduma ya boat ride around kwa sababu hii kitu inakaa hapa haitoki. Hiyo ndio shida tumekumbana nayo, na zingine pia ni kama wageni wengine wanakuja hata kuona baadhi ya masamaki, lakini wavuvi hawakuji kwa ajili ya hiyo hyacinth. Sasa
asante. Nini mnaona pengine ikifanywa inaweza kusaidia sasa?
Chenye inaweza kusaidia ni kuona mbinu vile hii kitu inaweza kutoka ili turudi katika biashara yetu ya kawaida.
Asante sana. Dan, you've heard from the locals here and even the county government official Roselyne Odhiambo speaking there, saying that they have been facing challenges in terms of revenue collection in this sector, tourism. But with the implementation, with the efforts that they have decided at least to put in place, it will help them at least to improve this sector. Back to you, Dan.